kind of like sales in a way itself, right?
Yeah.
Because you're selling yourself.
You
You're
are
really
selling yourself.
marketing yourself, and you're your best marketer, I would think. So would you say that's probably your best tip for anybody coming out of college is to really hone your network, your networking skills, start reaching out to people that you know, even before you're out of college that you're going to be looking, and what do
Yeah.
they recommend?
No, absolutely, because I think that's the most important thing with all these jobs. It's been through my network. So I was at ESPN, I made a call, I went back to ESPN. So number one, you have to let people know that you're looking for a job, whether it's changing your career or whether it's first coming out of college, and building that network is the biggest thing you can do for yourself. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, it falls on you. Like, you're responsible for your own success.
Yep. So
you have to be the one who, no one's going to pick up the phone and give you a job. You have to go and you really have to seek it out and show these people that they should hire you.
Yeah,
So.
you really do own your career today.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that I always loved about you is that you always had such a positive outlook on things. You're
Well, thank
always
you.
very, very upbeat. And one of the biggest changes that we all need to make is the internal change first, which is to have more of a positive outlook. When you're a real negative, down person, it turns people off. And so when you're out there, when you're networking, when you're connecting with people, how important is it to have such a positive attitude?
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I actually was in a meeting one time and they brought in a recruiter, someone who actually does recruiting and helps hire people and stuff like that. And they actually said it's happened before where people who have the positive attitude, that's people that someone wants to surround themselves with. It sounds very simple, but then there's also someone who could be in line for a promotion. If there's two people out there, they're going to take that positive person because they can really rally the troops, if you will.
Exactly.
That negative person may never progress in their career, because who wants to come in and work for that person? So that's what someone told me, and the more I thought about it, the more I really believed it.
Yeah, your willingness speaks volumes. I remember when you were coming out of college and your mother was so worried about, where you were going to go next. And I've hired a lot of people in my career, and I remember saying to your mother, don't worry about it. Gerry is so willing. And I know whenever I had somebody sitting across the desk from me, the first thing I looked for was willingness. You have people that sit there and they tell you all the things they won't do. And, when you're the interviewer, you're the hiring agent, it's what's in it for me, what's in it for the company. And you want to see somebody who's really, really willing. In fact, I recently advised somebody, and I mean, this doesn't just go for people coming out of college or when you're first starting your career, it goes for baby boomers as well, all generations. Somebody I recently coached, all I heard from her for a half hour, she had just gotten laid off from a job, was, I won't do this, I don't want to do that, no, 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 no. And I finally said to her, for the last half hour, all I've heard is no. And you have to wake up every morning saying yes. I said, I feel like you're rejecting things, especially after you get laid off. It's a big rejection.
Sure.
And I said, I think you're tending to reject things before they have a chance to reject you.